I'm Katja Savia, an independent artist from Finland, and this is a live stream from Finland, and I truly hope that you can see me, you can hear me. At the moment I can see that my web camera settings are a bit... The lighting is a bit strange at the moment. It's making my face look a bit pale, but I hope you don't mind. Let me make some settings here. I can see that Tim is our moderator here today, and he's already here. Thank you, Tim, for doing this again. Tim is from Denmark, and he has been taking care of the moderating during live streams. Okay, I'm going to do this chat box thing that I can see your comments. Tim is saying good afternoon. And Greg is on the chat box too, saying hello. Hello, Greg. I've been sending out postcards to Patreon members, and Greg's postcard was the latest that I've been writing, but I haven't sent it yet. Gotta manage to put these windows somehow so that I can see everything. And then Dark Trilarian Michael says hello. Hello, Michael. Greg says we can see you and we hear you too. Good. I'm gonna make this window a bit bigger, like so. Colors of Kia. Hello. I'm here for a little while. 2 a.m. in Aussie land. Today, I got this idea. We have to do some sort of cover of Depeche Mode music, because your covers of Depeche Mode, they're perfect. We have to find some sort of song to make together. I think it's going to be perfect. Mordavia saying hello. Hello, Mordavia. Good to see you. If people recognize the nickname Mordavia, where does it come from? Greg is saying, I did not miss starting time of your stream this time. Good. I'm always trying to keep the same time. It's Finnish time, Helsinki time, around 5. Anyways, this is a watch party. I hope you have your drinks. We're going to watch some videos from 2020, and so that we could learn some things. Is there some things that we could do differently this year? And I would really love to hear your feedback. Also, kind of like, is there a favorite video that you enjoyed? And do you hate some video? And why do you hate it? Colors of Kia is commenting that let's do Strange Love, Depeche Mode. I love that song. I love that song so much. That would be fantastic. We can do that. Mordavia is from the game Quest for Glory. Yeah, I love the name Mordavia. It's very beautiful. And the characters in the game, they're kind of like, that's my kind of game, but I never managed to play that as a child. I kind of like played it a little bit as an adult, but not a lot. Shadows of Darkness, that's the game. John Halbleib is saying, hi Katja, hello. I had some difficult times pronouncing your last name, I'm so sorry. Giving El... Oh my god, I need to put this window a bit differently. Okay. Kevin is saying, hi Katja, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day, Kevin. You too. And good to see you in the chat box. Michael is saying you should do a music video with your cooking. Music video with your cooking. eventually, I think that's going to happen, no matter what. I'm running out of ideas here. No, I'm not, but at some point I'm going to be running out of ideas, so why not? A music-related cooking video related to music, something like that. Kevin is saying, hi, Azarian and all people. John, you pronounced it great. Thank you. I had to think about it a little bit, like, how was it? Oh, that's how it is. Okay, I have my drinks here. This is like a cranberry type of drink. And it's a little bit sweet but tangy. Then I went to the grocery store and I bought a couple of other interesting drinks that I really want to. Other one I want to test out. Another one is my secret thing that I sometimes drink. But this is because we're partying. We're kind of like laid back this time and chatting and watching videos. Steven is saying, hi Katja, great to see you, hope you're well. Yes, good to see you too, Steven, and very wonderful to see you in the comment section. I'm doing great. After the holidays, I'm always doing great, but now we're back in business. I hope you're doing great too. Florian is saying, hi Katja. Hello, Florian. Check your Patreon inbox because I would love to send you a new postcard if you want, but you have to give your permission first. But it's good to see you, Florian, once again. So I'm an artist. I create dark music and dark music videos here on YouTube, and it's like a Friday scheduled meeting with the alluring world of darkness, and kind of like I should call it like a general realism. And it's the dark part of our mind, our behavior, and our relationships, the part of us that we like to push aside, that we're not so proud of. But I'm here telling you with my art that you're perfect just the way you are, and I'm here to normalize the dark side of ourselves. Embrace the darkness. And that's what it is. Now, coffee is active. I've tested out. It's working. It is. How can I show this? It's right here. Okay. Coffee is active. I've tested out. Now they have new features. There should be a sound. A message is going to pop up right here. If you want to support me with video making, you can tip me through coffee. And I happen to like coffee a lot because you don't have to sign up for anything. It just happens through PayPal, the tipping. So definitely test it out. Yeah. Now, I would be very fascinated to know about your New Year's resolutions or goals, if you have those type of things in your life, in your horizon. And if you're willing to write them down in the chat box, please do. I'd love to read some of those, but while you're writing, I would love to tell you a little bit about my plans for the upcoming year for this channel, and what do you think about those? Because some of these are the type of questions that I don't know the answer to, and I would love to kind of like know your opinion as well. MacBeal in the comment section is saying, hi there, it's Alex. Had to stop in quick. I'm at work. Hello, Alex. Good to see you in the chat box, and I'm so happy that you managed to tune into the live stream and chat box. Florian is saying, oh, sorry, I read your message, but I forgot to answer. of course, you have my permission. Thank you. And I hope your address is the same as well, that you haven't moved since last time, 2019, was it? I'm not quite sure. So, yeah, New Year's resolutions. Last year on July, during my birthday, I was like, maybe next year at this time, my channel is going to have 2,500 subscribers. That is a kind of like a goal, but it seems like a huge race. Like the majority of the time, it looks like I have to work really, really hard if I would reach that goal. So, but I haven't given up. I will try my best and do everything that I can so that we would reach enough people and get that amount of subscribers, even though the number doesn't matter that much. But it's nice to have goals, you know? Everyone wants to have goals. Kevin is saying, I love darkness art. It's so amazing. More singers make art. Darkness for David Bowie. I love it. Yeah. I guess it's some artists do dark music, dark art, and some artists just want to kind of like cheer people up and be positive as they can be. And you choose what is best for your personality, I guess. Don't ever force it. If it kind of like suits your inner personality, go for that. Colors of Kia says, your behind the scene video was great. It was good seeing your funny side. I wouldn't do this without being silly and fooling around, goofing around. That's how it is behind the scenes. Majority of the time, I'm laughing my way through every project, even though I'm so serious in every single one of those music videos, but that's what happens behind the scenes. But I'm happy that it made you laugh and it was enjoyable. That was my goal. Michael is saying, just think about how much you have grown in the past few years alone. Your art inspires so many, Katja. Please be patient and know that all good things will come to you. Yes, I believe that too, that whatever you have in mind, if you just keep at it, you might eventually, and it's very likely that you will reach what you are kind of like after. I have to admit that when I'm really tired in the evening time, I can't see any hope. Like, we're not going to reach the subscribers or whatever. There's always some issues that I can't fix, but next day everything is different. Let me see. I've written down some of these goals that I have for the channel. What I felt bad about last year that I could have been better at, that I could improve this year if I can, that I could be more up to date with the song choices that I'm picking. Toss a coin for Witcher, for example. I was pondering, should I cover it, but I didn't cover it, and it turned out that it would have been a really good option to cover that song. And now we learned that it's really good. It's a challenge to cover something that's really new, fresh music. Be kind of like, as soon as it comes out, you're ready to kind of like create your version of it and recording and mixing and all that. It's time consuming, but I will try my best if I manage to cover this year something a bit fresh, more up to date. That's on my list. Then I've written here a charity. I would love to be part of kind of like a charity. I remember like I was part of Second Life charity a couple of years back, but now I would love to do something else. I think this charity thing is like my excuse to do something crazy, because I've been wanting to do something crazy for a while, but charity craziness would be craziness with some sort of purpose and meaning. Set list of 10 songs that's my personal like artist goal. First, sponsorship. Okay. Sponsorship. It means that I'm not after the things or the money necessarily, but sponsorship would mean that we've reached a milestone on this channel. It means that, because it's so hard, I'm watching my channel every single day pretty much, but I don't see my channel outside. But a sponsorship would mean that there's an outside person, someone has come from outside and sees the channel like there's a community around this subject, and okay, let's sponsor this girl. Let's, whatever deal it is, small, usually smaller, but a legit sponsorship would be great. Let me read the comments here. Dark Trilari and Michael is saying, just think about how much you have grown in the past few years alone. Yeah, this is the one that I read. Yes, okay, it can be challenging because you are competing against other people that have a team to help them make a new music at the drop of that, whereas you need to take your time and have such a busy schedule. They have a team. This always kind of like annoys me when someone is saying in the comment section like, good job you and your team. Team? What team? There isn't a team. I would love to have a team. Don't be hard on yourself. All your creations are masterpieces, rather than the canned instant ready slop others with more subscribers make. You will receive what you deserve. Thank you for calling my music masterpieces. And I really appreciate that you see the uniqueness of what I'm doing. It warms my heart and gives me motivation and encourage. It's very encouraging. Thank you. Greg is saying that I think it's also a race. If you cover something what is new and popular, you need to do it as fast. Otherwise, you may be easily lost in the crowd of covers. Yeah, this is like if you start making videos, it's a bottomless pit that you can think about when it comes to videos, and how you can plan out the videos and what is the right time and what you should cover and what you shouldn't cover. But like Greg here said, you have to be fast. And if there are too many covers of the same thing and you don't have enough followers to push that video, give it a lot of thumbs up. It will be lost in the sea of other covers. Teemu Asikainen, Katja, good job you and your team. Here once again. Yeah. Maybe one day, what my team, wardrobe people and hair people, please, and makeup people. That would be something. Team member. I usually mention this in the video description box, that I'm always giving credit to Jazz. who's helping me with the camera operating, filming, lighting, and the aftertouches called the color grading. And that has been tremendous help. But everything else, it's on me. The music making, solely on me. Video editing and that sort of stuff. Tim is saying you either have to be fast with the covers or you have to be really stand out. Just look at the one guy with the Let It Go cover. That's true. That's very true as well. You just can't play it through. You have to find some sort of unique angle. But luckily I have a unique angle. I can always kind of like make it dark music. That's like my angle. I can use that as an excuse. But yeah. I kind of like, for now, I've been really enjoying the challenge side of YouTube, that is always and constantly challenging you as a person and as an artist. Greg is saying, I personally don't like this race, and I think by doing stuff slowly you're getting people who are really follow you. And also, this is not optional in terms of numbers, but for sure results in different quality of followers. They are interacting more and they are more into stuff you do. This is very true as well. I agree 100% that when there is this fast pace mentality that everything now, the followers will be like that as well. And when you are not sufficient enough, the crowd kind of like they're not interested anymore. They move on. So in a way I have to be very grateful that the growth is it's moving forward. It's constantly moving forward. It's not stagnating. There's always increase, slow increase. Slowly but steadily. And Tim is saying, for sure and completely agree, Greg. Yeah, what Greg said is very wise. I think so too. Also, what I've written here, have a good night. Oh yeah, that I might be ending the videos with. Thank you and have a good night. After testing it out last year. I kind of like the ending of the outros of the videos as they are. They're like a night radio to me, and that's very, I like it a lot. And Tim is saying, a reminder, don't forget to watch the videos, Katja. Yeah, I know. This stream is going to be long. Just so you know, that's why I have the drinks, because this stream is going to be super long. So yeah, Tim, if you have to go or something, go ahead. But I'm very thankful that you managed to be here. But it's going to take time to go through these videos. I'm going to say, I would love to try out advertisement on YouTube. I've never done that. Video advertisement on YouTube. How does it happen? Like a technical side of things. Does it work? I want to try it out. And also plan July and December better. There's always a drop in views and subscribers during July and December. What the heck I should do? Like, people are outside during July and December, they're spending time with their family members. I've written here, plan July and December better. But no idea what could I do. Craig saying, thanks Azarian. Michael is saying, DJ Katja on the late night station, bringing you dark music, reflection and love. Yeah, I think so too. That's my goal. Tim is saying, not going anywhere. Good. This will take some time. And Michael, sounds like an NPR commercial. Everyone is celebrating your birthday. And Demo is saying, I think going outside is a thing of the past now in COVID world. Laughing out loud. Yeah, but what happens when COVID? We have found a long-lasting solution to that. Vacations, probably take vacations then too. Yeah, vacations, people spending outside. So I need tips. Give me some tips. What could I do on July's and December time? I have some ideas for December, but July, that has always been a very difficult month. But I think we should start watching these videos. I will give my commentary and you can point out things as well. Okay, let's start. We're going to start out with the first video of 2020. He's back. Alice Cooper song from the Friday the 13th. And this is an interesting video in my opinion. I think it was fun to make. The place is kind of like with all the darkness and nighttime, it kind of like creates the mood for this video.
So was it just a dream? This can't be real, that only happens.
And as you can probably saw in the bloopers video, there was this guy who kept like, I call it harassing. It is harassing because a person just like constantly walks back and forth and kind of like watching what we're doing, and then he just eventually walked to the set. I don't know, was he just so completely lost or what was it, but it was first ever experience someone like popped up to the set like that. That's a bad mistake. Let me read the comment here. Michael is saying the ultimate solution to all problems, death. Yeah, that it happens to be true, unfortunately. And Tim is replying to Michael, don't give me ideas. Greg is saying July, lay on a warm beach and appreciate life to collect world energy for rest of the year. Yeah, I've been taking it as a holiday, but still I would kind of like love to. Oh my god, I love this moment, by the way. I kind of like creating that someone is actually following you when there was someone actually following and creeping up on you. I should really take it as July's as a holidays and December's as holidays like I've been doing, but still I feel that I could be doing more for some reason. Behind the mask. I happen to like this video a lot. Successful video, in my opinion. Colors of Kia is commenting, You do have some awesome scenery in your videos. You pick great locations to shoot at. I'm trying to expand that actually because it's just obviously easier to film in your room or in your basement, but I would love to take you outside with me, kind of like see how does Finland look, and showing you some locations. That would be amazing. This is original song called Hang You Up, and I really like the visuals in this video. This kind of like the song is it once again kind of like a ballad. I should really make more upbeat music, but if we discard that idea completely, I really like the visual look of this video, and I wanted to test out with this video that if I make the video look like I'm performing it live, does it attract different kind of people to the video? This was kind of like a test, nothing but a test, but it was kind of like testing out the performing live thing on YouTube. But I love the shadows, I love the lights there. Very personal song, by the way. Tim is writing that how do you choose your shooting locations? I have some sort of map in my head around the surrounding area, and then I just pick a place that would suit kind of like the video theme or music theme, lyrics theme. And actually next week we're starting out this new season with a kind of like an awesome place. It's a shamanic battle theme. I made a one metal song into a shamanic battle theme, and it's filmed in nature, but this is kind of like an interesting nature place, but it really needed kind of like a nature there, strange kind of looking nature. So you'll see that next week. And Trev, hello Trev. Hi Katja, how do you feel watching yourself? Interesting. I watch myself pretty much every single week when I'm editing videos. I'm filming myself. I don't see it as myself. I just see it as my actor or my model or whatever, and I'm always talking of myself like it or she, like if it's not me. But yeah, that's how it makes me feel. I don't see myself that, hey, that's me. That's just my character there. Weirdly expressed, but does it make me feel awkward? Not anymore. It used to. Years back. Greg is saying you're a workaholic. Cut, yeah? Yeah, it seems that way, that I am. But my only excuse to that is that what the heck I could be doing? What else I would be doing? I have days when I relax, when I watch movies and just don't do anything that I don't want to do. But it gets tiresome if you just keep on doing it. I don't have anything else in my life. That sounds strange, but this gives me quite a lot meaning to my life, and it makes me evolve as a person, but it makes me evolve as an artist. It's strange. It's kind of like strange how much this can make you grow, or just doing something challenging constantly and repeatedly, it can change your character as well. Hey, do you recognize this? Journey to Silius, Stage 2. If you're into retro gaming, this is a piano version of Stage 2 theme. I happen to love this theme, but many years I was hesitant on covering this because the song is relying heavily on bass. So this is how it would sound with piano. It's kind of like a, I would say, very more emotional. More emotional. Piano makes everything sound emotional. But oh, this melody. I love this melody. If something is masterpiece, like this piece is a masterpiece. Charles Wade Smith is commenting, found you via a compliment you paid to an opera singer Maria Casimir on her comment feed. Illustrates the viral effect of sharing your insights of other artists' gifts, talents, good karma. Yes, sharing is caring. Sharing the videos, but also commenting. I try to, with the time I have, I always try to encourage other artists, at least giving them thumbs up, commenting, and if possibly I'm sharing the videos. That's just the best ways to help out an artist, to share their content, and it's completely free. Oh, I love this, kind of like a blue. It's like a Journey to Silius. It has that cover. It has a bit blue, and it's a moon, if I remember correctly. So that was the idea for the color blue. I really want to test out this drink. How does it taste? Jesse's Auditorium. Oh! Hello, Jesse. Good to see you in the chat box. We're watching videos from 2020 and chatting at the same time and talking about these videos and what were cool about them, what did we like, and should we improve on something. Oh. And there you could see the outside, a little bit snow. That was beautiful. Wow. So good moment. Tim is saying, hi Charles and Jesse. Thank you, Charles, for popping by to the comment section. And Maria is a very talented singer. Michael is saying that one of my favorite video game themes ever. It kind of like sticks with you. You can't get rid of it. It's very beautiful. Tim is saying, did I miss a video or have I just forgotten about it? I don't know. But this is on my channel if you want to see it later. Colin is commenting, Journey to Silius is awesome. The soundtrack is so good. Yeah, it is. I have to agree. And this is one of those songs that really stand out for me. This song is so rich and deep. It sounds melancholic, but also determined, like you are the one last hope for victory. Victory against impossible darkness, but you will win through for only you can. Through for only you can. Yeah. As always, when I'm playing, I'm always kind of like thinking along those lines, like being determined, like there's always a struggle and a victory waits us. And that's like my main thing when I'm playing, thinking of story in my head. Tim says, missed it, hangs head in shame. This is a video this is one of my favorites. I love this. This is like having fun, being crazy, and making the piano sound badass. That's not easy job. Making the piano sound badass. But this time, yeah. And I love the colors in this one. And my nails. This song is just so crazy. A bit embarrassing as well, but It makes me happy. Hey, Jesse Wetzel. Fashionably late. Okay, just rudely late. But hey, I'm here. We're gonna be here a long time because we just started. This is like the 4th video. So grab on to something to drink. Whatever. We're just starting. Jesse's auditorium saying Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Buenos noches. In here, I guess. Tim is saying better late than never. John, great nails. Oh, a gentleman appreciates the nails. Good move. Tim Ossigan is saying, I like the chick in that video. Yeah, me too. Being crazy. And that choker. Jesse Wetzel saying, cool, cup my coffee. Morning in the US. Lightly roasted, was it? Tim, long stream. Katja has like a liter or two. What? A liter or two of what I assume is alcohol. I don't drink that much, but first I really wanted to try out. Well, I'll show you this cranberry drink, bit sour drink, and then I just wanted to try this out. This doesn't have alcohol in it, I think. It's just like a Skull Cola. I really want to try it out. So yeah, I'm gonna test it out now. This could be ASMR video. How do you like that? Wow, we managed to get through the 4th video. So, winners, takers. It tastes like cola. I don't even taste the, what was it, orange cola? I don't taste orange there at all. My cranberry thing is much better. It's sour. Should we move on with the videos? Colin is saying, I guess you could say you really nailed it. Yeah. I happen to be very proud. I like that video. And Jesse Wetzel saying, good memory. Yeah, I have. I remember things. Okay, watch party, that one. Little Goth, Celeste. Interesting piece because the left hand is kind of difficult, moving, constantly moving, and you have to keep it steady. But this definitely is part of the dark piano playlist and the series. And if you come across with dark piano music, dark piano songs, you're more than welcome to send those to me. I'll link them so that I can expand this series. It's like my little research that I'm constantly doing, researching about dark piano pieces. So you're more than welcome to help me out with that mission. Greg is saying, and I'm back. And welcome back, says Tim. And I believe this was the COVID thing had started and the lockdown was happening, and I was filming all by myself this video. Yeah, this is my camera. It's not the best camera, but you can do these type of videos with it. This is very simple. Probably, was it like 2 angles? But I guess I can do some sort of videos all by myself as well. But they're not as complicated. Jessie Wetzel saying, I can barely play a simple-handed one-handed song at half speed on a piano. You have magic hands, Katja. Yeah, but you can play the bass and other instruments. You have a lot of different kinds of instruments that I would love to play as well, or at least test it out. It's a totally different thing to play or sing songs that are a bit slower than faster songs. It's another level when the songs are faster. But start out easy. Pick a song, like a game music song or something. Star Tropics. That's an easy song. Test out that. I have a cover of that on my channel. Martin Provost, I discovered you with a Gabriel Knight 2 video game music. Great one. Amazing. Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within. Fans out there? Not just Martin. Is there other people as well? Gabriel Knight 2 has a bit slightly different music than in the first one and the third one. Hopefully, Martin, you have seen the medley. Have you? Gabriel Knight medley. Ulysses is saying, hi, I'm here. Hi, Ulysses. Good to see you in the chat box. Now, this was also me filming all by myself because it was the lockdown. And yeah, I remember my feelings when I was filming. It feels like it was yesterday. Fixing the lights, fixing the camera angle was a bit nightmarish. I just remember how frustrated I was, and I felt that can I do this all by myself? Could I do this all by myself? But apparently I could, but it's challenging. This is a very beautiful song, very dark. I tried to create it, or I created as a haunting piece. Michael is saying the simplicity makes it feel more personal and intimate. I feel that way too. Simplicity, someone just kind of like push the record buttons and then runs in front of the camera and starts talking, and when the video is ending they're saying bye-bye and then runs back to the camera and pushes the record button again. That's like simplicity, the best simplicity out there. That was the reasons I fell in love with YouTube as a social media platform in 2008. And ever since I've been using YouTube, because you can see the other person, you can hear the other person, you can see facial expressions. That's like, and the less you edit your videos and more real you are, you can feel that there's a connection between you and that person. Judas, Fossey, Chris Jericho theme, and very interesting song in my opinion. I enjoy this song, have been enjoying this song for many years, and I felt that this was the time to cover the song. But I knew that if I would cover this song with the piano, it would be so soft. So what, soft sounding, emotional. So what I did, I increased the tempo, made it sound more faster. So you really have to like use your lips and your mouth when you're saying that. Yeah. Ulysses says, Happy New Year, Katja. 2021. Happy New Year to you. Let's hope that this year is going to be full of surprises, at least. Michael is saying, don't forget that if you support Katja on Patreon, you gain access to her sheet music so that you can try playing her covers yourself. Yeah, Jesse. Yeah. I think you have some of the sheet music, probably. But yeah, that's the bonus content on Patreon. If you're interested of the sheet music, join on Patreon. Greg is saying, still did not played any Gabriel Knight. Well, maybe one day. That can be a goal. One day. Man, I love the colors in this video. Like that pink. And I love the build-up in this song that I created. Kind of flashback from the memory and what have I become now that I've betrayed? Yeah. You go, girl. Tim is saying, same Greg, same, ashamed. Even though I own them. You own the Gabriel Knight games. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Maybe one day. Maybe never. But maybe one day. At least you kind of like, you've heard the music. And many times I haven't played some of the older games that I'm covering, but I just happen to love the music. Dirtmouth as well. Hollow Knight was a wonderful find to Dark Piano series. I filmed this all by myself as well. Very beautiful melody, beautiful song. If you start to listen to that song with thought, it can bring some tears to your eyes. Greg is saying, same Zarian, I have them in my library. Yeah. I think we all have a lot of games that we're kind of like hoarding, but then we never play them. But it's good feeling to have them, at least. Berti Barbados. Sexy lady. Well, thank you. I'm wearing the same shirt, am I? I think it is. After Hollow Knight, I'm going to show you the postcard that I'm sending out to Patreon members, and I happen to love the design. That's cola, normal cola. Michael is saying, if you haven't played Hollow Knight, please do. It's a beautiful and wonderful game that is all about embracing your darkness. When I was looking up Hollow Knight, it looked very beautiful, and the theme is very darkness-like, full of darkness. Okay. Was it that? Yep, it was. So, the postcard. I made a postcard out of this photo shoot photo that I did last year. The colors doesn't. There's something weird with this lighting, but it's much better in real life. But it's one of my favorite photo shoots that I did last year. It's blue. My facial expression is spot on, and there are shadows and then effects added a bit to the surface. And it says, "Thinking of you, Katja Savia." So this is the postcard that I'm sending out Patreon members and this January for everyone who wants it and are willing to share their address with me. Yeah. So if you haven't noticed, there are 4 series on my channel. Dark piano series. I think this was kind of like the phase last year that I got this idea that there is going to be 4 series on the channel, because I wanted to make the content more consistent, more recognizable. So there is Dark Piano series, in which I don't sing, I just play the piano. Then we have All the Colors of the Dark series with songs of a horror story, more like a narrative horror stories, kind of like diving into popular culture and music. Then we have Dark Country. The real name is Once Upon a Time in the Dark Country, about dark country songs, westerns, journeys in solitude, that type of stuff. And then we have On a One Hot Night, which is a bit different. It's more sensual. The color is pink. I happen to love it, and I felt that I needed that type of series onto the channel. Something positive and uplifting, and something where I can... It's not that uplifting, but something where I can be more like myself, like in the Fever cover that you saw there earlier. I'm gonna roll out more of these videos. It's going to be spring in these videos. You'd Better Smile, one of my favorite Western songs, and I finally managed to cover it. Django, Prepare a Coffin. A nice filming place.
Each time you better smile when things go wrong, so wrong you will.
Tim is saying, have a lot of games. I think I have so many I could do without buying any more, and still have more than enough for the rest of my life. I don't have as much games as you do, but I definitely have games stored up in Steam library that I haven't even played yet. But I try. If I'm going to buy something, I'm definitely going to try it out, always. And if the game sucks, it kind of like, it's interesting to play it anyways, kind of like see why does it suck? What did they do wrong? Like, is it the storyline, the characters, the acting, the controls, or what was it? And Jesse Wetzel is saying, anybody else here a Shining Force fan? Yeah, is there? Because Jesse is a Shining Force fan. I know at least one song from that game that I've been pondering, should I cover it? Greg is saying, sure, everyone believe this is just cola. Yeah. So that there isn't YouTube censorship at the end. Just cola. Tim is saying to Jesse, can't say that I am, nor did I know of the series. Let me check the, was there, did I just miss? This is original song, I Could Be What You Want Me to Be by Katja Savia and Benjamin Cresco. Interesting find. And Benjamin came across, I came across with him, or other way around, on social media, on Instagram, and I just happened to have a drum track, a bass track, and I just sent them to him, and he came up with a guitar part, and we just put the song together, and it's so much fun. This song is so much fun, and the video is fun too. I'm playing around with. And the filming location as well. Like, how did I describe it? It was the Pixie something sauna. Pixie sauna. There were donations. I'm sorry that I missed them. But Greg, Coffee Monster, donated. Thank you, Greg. Let's keep this show running. I will send you a thank you as well a bit later. Oh, this song is a bit crazy. Jesse is saying, oh, if you like strategy RPG, Shining Force 1 and 2 on Sega Genesis, excellent gameplay, unique soundtrack, and I love the storyline. Colin is saying, did you fight that cheetah behind you barehanded to get its belt? Cheetah. I'm just missed what? What? Belt. Doing millions of things at the same time. Demo is saying, I'm a big fan of hats. Hats are underrated. They can really add to your aesthetics. Well, at least I have that one new hat. That cowboy Stetson hat now in my wardrobe. I don't have a lot of things, but I have that. So we can start to create the dark country atmosphere with those type of accessories. But I love to have a cowboy, like a bit more real cowboy outfit. Well, Lisa says that hat is fantastic. I love it too. Oh, pixie dust, I remember that. Flying everywhere. Dame was saying, I really love the look here. Maybe you mean this I Could Be video. But yeah, kind of purple, violet. I love it too. Tim is saying gloves are also underrated. I had to wear gloves because it was so cold. That's outside, by the way. There's just this plastic shield thingy, round thingy. But it was cold. Tim is saying, just checked my Steam library. I've had the first two since 2011. Greg, to cut the looking at game topics, maybe you should play games live. Yeah, at some point I was thinking about it. Who knows? Maybe. I could be what you want me to be. Live stream, yeah. Then we have Through the Valley by Sean James. I kind of like happen to like this cover as well. It has that dark country feel, and the filming place was great, and the symbolism that just I was creating with the visuals worked very well with the song. And I can't believe that this turned out to be as good as it is. Everything can be honed, everything can be made better, obviously, but if you know that you can make things better, but kind of like still enjoying that I managed to do this, I managed to put this together. Oh, in belt. You mean kind of like belt. Okay, the fur of the cheetah. The cheetah on your drape hanging in your doorway behind you. Oh, I mean, you mean that? Okay. That's from IKEA. Nothing cool about that. Millions of years ago from IKEA. Renee Chacon. Greetings from Chihuahua, Mexico. Well, hello, Renee. And good to see you in the chat box. Welcome to this watch party. We're watching the videos from 2020 together and chatting at the same time, doing millions of things. And I've been testing out different kinds of drinks. Some of them are good, some of them not that good. Teemu is writing, people are pretty fickle though. If it's a music channel, people might unfollow if the content became video games. I don't know. That's very true as well. If the content on your channel varies a lot, that can happen too. But for now, it has. Sometimes I cover game music songs, and that has been as far as I've taken it towards the games. Michael is saying, we came from the cooking videos, we stayed for the music. Seriously? You came? Well, you might came from the cooking videos, but oh, I'm so annoyed that YouTube is recommending my old, millions of years old videos to new viewers or people who have been active on my channel. We need to make a newer video stand out so that it will kind of like beat those super old ones. Like, why, YouTube, why do you want to embarrass me like this? The show of my old videos. But this is the system. You have to learn to live with it. I love this ending. I love this ending of the video. The story, the lyrics are magnificent in that song, and the visual ending of that video, perfection. It's perfect. You can't do it in any other way. Okay, then we have Amazing Grace. Very beautiful visual video. This is very much Finnish nature. A lot of rocks, trees, some greenery here and there, but water. You see lakes everywhere. Jesse Wetzel is saying IKEA cheetah. Huh. It's from the IKEA. My grandmother's favorite song, Amazing Grace. This turned out very well. One of my favorite videos from last year. Greg is saying, well, people are pretty fickle in general. They can unfollow because smallest reason. I don't think this would be a problem if playing games would be done on Twitch and music on YouTube. Yeah, you're kind of like separating the things on different platforms that would work. But then I just have to question, like, where do I find the time to playing games and then making music? But maybe. I love to evolve and do different kinds of stuff and at least try them out. So I don't see why wouldn't it happen. Michael is saying IKEA cheetah sounds like the saddest corporate mascot ever, since you have to assemble it yourself. And Tim is replying, Greg, creating a channel specifically for gaming is also an option. That too. And calling to Teemu, if she live streams games, then offloads them to a second channel, it would be fine. Yeah, we're kind of like using the second channel. Colin didn't come here for cooking videos. What about a music video for a song that you are cooking in? We were thinking about that earlier, that a music video where we're cooking, or cooking video related to music. That would be interesting. Coffee is active. I tried to make sure that the coffee alarm button is working and it makes a sound. I was so occupied before that I didn't notice that Greg did a donation, and possibly it worked. So now I'm going to test out this another drink. And have you ever heard a drink called kombucha? I'm really hoping that nothing bad will happen. Yeah. Kombucha used to be one of my secrets. My secrets. ASMR. This is mono. You can't hear the stereo. Kombucha is like a cider. It has some alcohol in it, but they claim it to be healthy. I don't believe that it's that healthy, but it's good. It's kind of like a cider that just keeps on bubbling and bubbling. And also I've been sipping this cranberry drink. I like bitter stuff. Or sour. Let's move on with the videos. This is Selena Transforms from Batman Returns. Very beautiful piano piece. The interesting part of this song is that the original song is played with strings and string instruments that can create this certain type of sound that you can't mimic with piano that well. So not even trying to do that similar type of sound, I just tried to make it sound as flowing as possible. And very soft and gentle, like a female, with a female touch, like a very beautiful touch, if you can say beautiful touch, feminine touch. And that sounds crazy, but I hope you understood it in some sort of way. Tim is saying the scenery in the Amazing Grace video makes me suspect a demigorgon can jump out. Did I read that correctly? Demigorgon. Then Michael is saying you can have your team create the music and all you need to do is perform while you play games. Yeah, my team. When I finally have my team, then I can coordinate people to do stuff. That would be ultimate, by the way. To kind of like giving jobs to people. That would be amazing. Jesse Wetzel, kombucha, love it. And June, which is a honey-based version, I believe. June. Never heard of that. Never tried that. Interesting. I want to know what that is. This, you can't always get what you want by the Rolling Stones. One of my favorite songs of theirs. This is called general realism. If we're talking about darkness, you can't always get what you want. And that's why I covered that song last year. And this is part of the On a One Hot Night series, and it's supposed to be dreamy, seductive. And there's also kind of like this a little bit of story where I'm drawing a picture, and the picture either has a meaning or it doesn't. It's you decide. Can't believe Jesse knows kombucha. Wow, that's interesting. Colin is saying, let's go to the old mill anyway, get some cider. Yeah. To test out different kinds of ciders. That would be fun. And Tim is saying, never had kombucha. Not everyone has tried it, but it's kind of like a trend these days. When you have a chance, try it out. I used to make kombucha myself. It's crazy stuff when you start making kombucha. Like, the kombucha scopy looks like a alien. My house was filled with these bottles, these jars of little aliens. Google kombucha scopy, you know what I mean. Little alien babies. Greg is saying, how many different drinks you have there? I have 3, and that's all. I can't drink more than that. But I wanted to do something different and kind of like test out drinks. Tim, why are you... Enough to... Greg is saying, how many drinks do you have there? And Tim is saying, enough to get so wasted. No. I'm just like celebrating that I finally managed to pull through 2020 and we can start out from the clean slate. This is called Watch Party. We're partying so hard. The party of millennia. Greg, Will we see fall of Katja Savia from chair? It might be possible, but I'm very controlled. I never fall or drink that much. Yeah. Jesse Wetzel saying, I've made kombucha before. Need to try again instead of making cheesecake and pizza all the time. Yeah. That was an interesting hobby, like taking care of the kombucha drinks and the little aliens and cleaning out the jars, and it was a hobby. I kind of liked it. Tim is saying, I think you are in cooking paradise with those alone, Jesse. Cheers for getting through 2020, everyone. Totally agree. Next we have Dango theme. And it's a remake of a song that I did 2013, was it? 15, I'm not sure. But it was a long time ago. 2015. A remake. I have to say that I'm a bit embarrassed about the old version that I did. But this is ultimately one of my favorite Western songs as well, including You'd Better Smile. So that's why I felt that this, if there is a one song that I need to remake, if I want to test out my skills, opening up an archived project, this would be it. And this video turned out quite well. It's talking about rain and how the sun is shining, but kind of like the rain was, it was raining on my hat there, and it's constantly a little bit raining. So it kind of like fits the lyrics perfectly. And beautiful Finnish nature once again. I'm quite happy about this as well. Greg is saying all of us are in control all the time. Yeah, at least trying to. One thing that I don't like about this Dango, because controlling the recording, belting, yelling, screaming, back then when I was recording this during last summer, I had trouble with recording belting because it's so loud, and then it's kind of like from the loudness it's going to almost like a whisper. Like, how do you control that? You have to have a compressor. So now I've started to test out different kinds of recording methods to control that different dynamics within the vocals. And let's see, you'll hear the results not during the spring, after I've done enough testing out, but probably you'll start hear some changes during the spring. I have to make a remake of a remake at one point. So is there a video that has been your favorite so far, or a video that you haven't liked that much? I would love to hear your feedback on these videos. And Jesse is saying that VSTs are our saviors. Compressor, yeah. Before that I wasn't using any compressors. So that's why I had so much difficulties. But now I've been testing out recording with compressor and different kinds of settings, and It's a bit different. I have to get used to it, but apparently it does work with different dynamics. Nocturne, this song belongs to Dark Piano Playlist, a gay music song from Gabriel Knight 3. And this is hauntingly beautiful song. The right hand is playing the melody. Beautiful, kind of like outside, the things that we show outside, the beautiful appearance, but kind of like the left hand is very rigid, just on one place, like we're clanking the prison walls, the cell bars while we're walking. I love this piece. Very beautiful. Greg is saying, Katja Savia 1.1 coming to YouTube this spring. Yeah. Definitely. This spring. Already started testing out things and new settings and ways to handle things. But soon enough, maybe you'll start to hear the difference. Teemu is saying, oh, I love this. It was really ambitious to make. I can see it being extremely difficult to make your own. Michael is saying, one of the things that I love about your channel is that it exposes me to music that I wouldn't have listened to otherwise. Often the dark feel you add is the only thing that makes me want to listen. Well, that's an interesting kind of like aspect too for a YouTube channel, that bringing attention something that people wouldn't be aware of otherwise. And there are gems out there. Musical gems that people are clueless of. So we need a kind of like a weird combination and balance of newer stuff, old stuff. The newer stuff to bring new people to the channel, and the old stuff for the people that are there already. But yes, this song is beautiful. Gabriel Knight 3 has a lot of beautiful piano songs. Gabriel Knight 3 has a lot of piano songs in general, so if you're interested in piano music and gaming and retro games, that's your choice. So next week we're starting out a brand new season with a brand new episode. It's All the Colors of the Dark episode, and I call it as a shamanic battle theme. It's a metal song that I turned into a battle theme, and it has been very difficult to create, but once a year I try to challenge myself to do these type of crazy things and challenge my skills in that way. So next week, a cool filming location and definitely interesting song and production if you're into that type of stuff. I have to reveal that much, that kind of like the Senua Saga Hellblade 2 trailer was inspiring me a little bit. I kind of like listened through that many times and tried to implement some of the things into my work. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. Let's move on. We're moving to autumn of 2020. and this is Pet Cemetery by Ramones, and I was collaborating with Ashes of Abaddon, Jesse Wetzel, and Mikey on this project, and it was so much fun. I had so much fun. Once again, the cemetery was an amazing filming place, filming set. I'm so proud that I still have that in my backyard, always reachable when I need it. Everything about this was super fun. And I wish I would have known more about drum recordings before I started making the music in this project. I just went for it. But now I know a bit more about stuff. So I'm ready for a remake. Not remake, but a rematch. Let's make something else on the similar lines. But amazing bass playing by Jesse and the drums. We needed the drums, we needed the bass. Without them, this song wouldn't be the same with piano. Trust me. And this was super fun part of the video as well, where kind of like I would get a phone call or video, whatever. I started watching it from my phone. Jesse filming in the driest place on earth, and me in the middle of the forest in a pet cemetery. Crazy video. Michael is saying, one of the things that I love about your channel is that, yeah, I read that already. You are the most beautiful musical gem on YouTube. Your darkness will shine in time. Just be patient and keep bringing beauty to the world. It really needs it right now. Yeah, that's the thing that kind of stuck with me from last year, that what do I have to lose? Like, I can entertain people. I rarely get embarrassed, or I get embarrassed, but I don't mind it. So let's do some crazy things. Let's bring out some music, videos for people, some entertainment. And Michael is also, it's difficult to watch this video without thinking about the little children playing in the open grave. Yeah, there was some neighbors came to the house, knocking on doors and asking if the graveyard was real. No, it's not real, but it was kind of like excuse that they wanted their kids. Kids were asking if they could play in the graveyard. I don't believe that's true, but yeah, you can play in my graveyard if you don't break it. Don't do anything nasty to it, because I want to film there once again. Once more. Victor's piano solo, corpse pride, kind of like soothing, relaxing something after the craziness. I love the colors in this video. Blue, very cold blue. Calming music. Beautiful video in my opinion, and beautiful theme. Tim is saying, wow, just adds to the dark feel. You told them not to become residents, right? I remember I said that they can play there, but please don't break anything, because it's used for filming purposes, and I want to film there something else. Michael is saying people are dying to get in. Apparently. It's so fascinating and interesting, and it is. It looks cool. I would see something like that, I would definitely want to go there myself. Let me pour a drink. Greg is saying, well, there was already opening a hole in the ground. Yeah, there was the grave already, and I dig that grave. Before it was Wicked Game from 2018, I started digging that grave. Greg is saying to Michael, good one. And Michael is saying, it reminds me of playing The Sims and creating family members to purposely kill off so you can have your own personal graveyard. Not that I would have ever do such thing. I did that because I wanted to create my own graveyard and those ghosts. And isn't that a kind of like a thing these days, that you find different kinds of ways to kill Sims? Just the craziest ways to kill out Sims. That was the best in the end. Colin is saying, when the grizzly was caught eating trash, he was totally embarrassed. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. But hey, now, Don't Fear the Reaper, Blue Oyster Cult narrative horror story. All the Colors of the Dark series. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from this video. And no one has mentioned the lack of cowbell. That's a good thing, positive thing. A sinister. Someone mentioned like a sinister. And it was very much fun to film the video as well, and creating the story for the girl. Greg is saying, don't rush to graveyard, Katja. One day you will end there. Yes, yeah, totally true. General realism. What else? But when I was younger, I used to love graveyards. Like, especially if they were a bit different kinds of graveyards and different kinds of tombstones, and I kind of like have this weird fascination that I wanted to draw different kinds of tombstones. If they were kind of like historically different, they were old, they had some writing, some symbolism on there. That was my childhood teenage hobby. Michael is saying, Katja Savia admits to mass murderer, now banned from YouTube. Follow her on World Star. Yeah. My biggest fear that YouTube bans me eventually after all that I do here. That might be at some point. I need to see my face when this video is ending. There was a good trailer that kind of like inspired for this video. It was called Torso. Torso! Torso! And then pause. Torso! And maybe the story continues. Who knows? One of these days. Now, Sierra gamers, Gabriel Knight gamers, attention. This is Gabriel Knight medley with piano music, dark piano music. And someone was asking, how did I get the amulet in this video? It is a physical amulet that I have. I got it as a gift from Dark Trilarian, from Michael. And thank you to him. It was a perfect addition to this video. Jesse Wetzel is saying, Katja, have you ever considered acting? When I was younger, as a kid, I was the person who always participated in school acts. I was always kind of like, I wanted to be in front of people and be in school plays. And I guess I have considered acting as well, but as a singer you have to be actor as well. Teemu is saying, I hope the amulet brings you good luck. Hopefully. Let's hope that it will. To all of us. Colin is commenting, Torso, is that the title of your 90th day workout program to get shredded abs? It could be, definitely. And I don't have shredded abs. I wish I had. Renee is commenting, bye. Goodbye, Renee. Have a good day, rest of the day. I got a lot of good feedback on this Gabriel Knight medley, obviously for the music, but for the colors kind of like changing from game to game. First one being like a purple, pink, and the second one definitely blue. I knew that the second one has to be blue. And the third one, red. I was kind of like hesitating. The first one was actually horrible nightmare to film. It was actually, probably, was it like 3 different setups for the first. And then finally, the pink scene was good enough. And I happen to love this second Gabriel Knight, The Beast Within music. Highly, this is very romantic music, and especially the song after this, Slosh Rita. It's just so beautiful. I need to hear it and absorb some of that. It just kind of like it reminds me of full moon. When I'm playing this theme and listening through it, it's just like a moon shining, creating light to the darkness. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And there's so much hope in the darkness and in the moonlight. But you're kind of like lost. And you don't know where to go. Okay, I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'll start to tear up. Colin is saying, oh, and I believe I was the only wise guy to bring up the cowbell on the Blue Oyster Cult video. I think someone else mentioned it on the on Twitter, if I remember correctly. So I don't think you were the only one, but close enough. I didn't even, if I'm completely honest, I didn't think about it, the cowbell, at all. Teemu is saying, I think Gabriel Knight 2 music is so romantic and so tragic at the same time. It is. The story is very tragic. That's why it's so good. You think so too? Like, those tragic, bittersweet stories, bitter things are actually quite rememberable and good stories. It's amazing. It has love and loss simultaneously. Tim is replying to Colin, I was thinking it but decided against commenting on it. And Teemu says that, and I guess that's how it is in life as well. Yeah, that it's not so happy and positive or sad. It's just like love and loss simultaneously. That's life. Very good, very wise words, Teemu. Exactly. So now I have a wardrobe item cloak. New wardrobe item cloak, and I could have invested my money a bit better. I don't like the cloak, but it was for this video, but I don't think I'm going to be using that cloak in other videos. Howell Osborne. I only have a moment, but I saw you live and I wanted to say hello to my amazing friend. Hello, Howell. Good to see you on chat box. I'm happy that you managed to have some time and to pop by to the live stream. Thank you. We did a lovely cover with Howell 2019, When We Make Love. Check it out. From my channel or Howell's channel. Very nice collaboration. But anyways, hello Howell. Now, one thing that I would love to ask you, now that I was kind of like mentioning about charity and charity being excuse for me to be crazy, but this is kind of like the things that I would love to get your opinion about. Do you know Lego, the grand piano set? Lego, the grand piano set. Google it up if you don't know that. It's like it's worth of 350 and something euros. I've never played with Legos. I never built Legos. But how would that sound? Would it sound juicy if kind of like girl would do a live stream? I would do a live stream like 2 separate days, 8 hours each, trying to build that Lego grand piano and see if I get it working. Would that be interesting ideas? A long live stream, and it would be a charity at the same time. Teemu is saying, this medley was simply the best. Thanks for making it, Katja. Thank you. It was a lot of effort, and I'm so happy that you enjoyed the medley. There were a lot of takes. It didn't just happen like that. I had to plan out, and even though I planned it out, it still, I kind of like ruined it and had to do it again. But it has a beautiful sheet music, 8 pages, and I even created 9 pages of sheet music for the medley, and it even has a cover page with QR codes to the video and such. Colin is saying to Tim, I can understand, but I have what may be a form of Tourette's in that if I think of something funny, I can't resist saying it. Yes, I've noticed that. Colin is the funny guy. Michael is saying it's amazing, but quite expensive. So do you have that, Michael? Do you got it, and have you built it? Tim is replying to Colin, I get that. And Greg is saying yes. And Tim is saying that sounds like an amazing idea. And Greg is saying, I think you would need less time. Or what? You would need less. I don't know what that means. What are you referring to? And Jack Stifler is saying, hello, can you make Gabriel Night live stream? I could. Now that I have all these songs, I could make a Gabriel Night live stream. It would be fun to create such live stream, and with different kinds of activities and probably some gameplay videos or something. It would be quite interesting. But if I'm going to do a live stream with a theme, I want it to be good and entertaining and something that people could watch afterwards. Yeah, that's my opinion. But maybe most of the time I'm overthinking and over planning things. I should just do it. Michael is saying that I have thought about purchasing it. We're talking about the Lego grand piano, but didn't have the right person to share it with. Let's see what the future holds. Yeah, I remember Michael has a background of Legos. He, of all people, knows about Legos. Greg is saying less time. Lego have pretty good instructions. Well, I'm hoping that they have good instructions because I haven't watched any building videos, but I presume I've seen the pictures of the package. There is quite a lot of, but you have to be able to kind of like make it playable, and you have to make the pedals work. So there is kind of like a tiny little things, and if I know myself, I easily lose my temper if things don't work, and then I force things to work, and that's the time that I might break things. But that would be, at least it would be different, very different, to test out something like that. Fascinatingly different. I'm gonna put the next, it's actually the last video rolling. After Dark from Dusk Till Dawn, Tito and Tarantula. This was collaboration with August, amazing guitarist. And I'm glad that this collaboration turned out as well as it did. I've been enjoying this song many years, and I finally managed to cover it. Very sensual, seducing music and song, and fits perfectly on a One Hot Night series. Oh, I love this. Jack Stifler is saying that was awesome. And Red John, I recently saw your video where you play Streets of Rage theme. It was so amazing and brought back so many memories. It is quite an old video, but Streets of Rage has amazing music. From time to time I have to listen to the music because it has beautiful pieces, beautiful, energizing, uplifting, all those things. I recommend listening to that. But amazing, Red John, that you enjoyed the cover, Streets of Rage cover. And I'm so happy that it brought back memories for you, kind of like possibly nostalgia-filled memories. That's the best. I'm quite happy. This video has many good scenes. Many beautiful scenes. Sensual scenes. But I guess it kind of like affects that the music and everything when it's playing, and if the music is really something that I enjoy myself, it's so much easier to let yourself go and be in the moment. And then when you can capture that with the camera, that's the best. I've gotten so much positive feedback on August playing. Everyone likes this version. Greg is saying they are better than IKEA ones. Yeah, the instruction for the Lego grand piano. Hopefully. I'm really truly hoping that they would be. Then it wouldn't be a lost cause. Truly hopeless. And Michael is saying it's 3,662 pieces, so you would need 2 live streams for sure, especially as a new builder. Yeah, probably need more. Probably a week. That would be perfect time for the July. Like dedicate July for that streaming. Like a week if I have to. Like make it finally, finish it. That's the goal. But it would kind of like fun to create it as a game. I have these crazy ideas, but as a game where if it would be a charity, you kind of like you would, with donations, you could either help me out with the building in some sort of ways, creating kind of like some things, the ways you could help me out, or ways you could not help me out. That would be fun as well, for me at least. They make it more difficult in some other ways. GoldenEye, James Bond movie theme. This is one of those projects where I'm challenging my production skills. I know that every single project, it could be honed, it could be better. But when I'm pushing myself on doing difficult projects, it helps me a lot. So I have to do these type of bigger bigger project, more kind of like with different sounds and whatnot, just to test out the waters. I really like the video, by the way. I like the location. Very cool location, and the acting. Colin, he has a background of Legos. Was his grandfather half half Lego? Yeah. A half Lego on his mother's side. Yeah, that's quite funny. And Michael is responding, no, but I do have claw hands, so be careful. An alien emoji. And Tim is laughing. Background in Legos, it just means that he collects Legos and he has been building Legos. Jesse is commenting, Jesse Wetzel, that was a great collaboration, good guitarist right there. Yeah, and super sufficient. August is super sufficient. Send him stuff and in a couple of hours he's like, hits here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make more collaborations with him during this year, because I want to hear that guitar sound. In some projects at least. Otherwise it would be just me adding distortion to piano. I don't think that's as cool as the real guitar. Michael is commenting, I put together the Lego Death Star with 5,000 pieces and it took me about 6 hours. Okay. Yeah, Tim, $1 donation, pick the next Lego piece. Yeah, that would be fun to come up with different kinds of stages, like what would help me out and what wouldn't help me out. And I don't know if people are into that type of stuff, but in my twisted mind, I'm thinking that would be fun. Yeah. Like, make it as a game. Sam Sherrington is in the comment box. I've never gone anywhere near Lego after stepping on one. That's true. It's very hurtful. It hurts a lot. But Legos are interesting, but I just never myself. I never played with Legos. I never built those, but I can imagine it being kind of like probably even therapeutic in some ways when you're kind of like looking the instructions and putting things together and kind of like investing your focus to Lego building. So that would be interesting to try out at least. This is original song, Blood, Ashes and Wine, that I wrote for you, for the viewers. For sure, and how grateful I am to you amazing people, that, like I mentioned before this live stream, that this type of content creating, it changes you as an artist. You evolve, you get better, you start to find your unique sound. But at the same time, this has changed me as a person, like the Katja that I am inside. So this song is for you. And Tim is saying, oh yeah, Caltrops for sure. Jesse Wetzel is asking, may I ask what do you use for video editing software? I use Vegas 15. It's decent software. It's not the newer versions. It's a bit slow. You have to have a really good PC to handle HD videos and big video files. Like if I try to edit videos with my old PC, I have 3 tracks, it starts to lag, so I have to use a better computer to be able to add multiple tracks. But Sony, is it Sony? These days, Magic, it's Magic. Vegas 15. Jack Stifler is saying, have you learning news piano songs? My last song, what I learned piano was, it's Alphaville Forever Young. Yeah, I'm constantly playing something new, and as a pianist you have to play every single day. And how I keep up my piano playing skills, I usually play classical music because that's the most challenging music. So that's a good music to keep your kind of like the playing skill in your fingers, that skill intact. And at the same time, I'm also playing kind of like popular music and planning out for the dark piano playlist, testing out different songs and how they work, and making arrangements. Trying to remember, can I reveal the songs that I've been playing? I can't reveal the songs because there are episodes that are going to come out. Sam Sherrington is saying Ninja should look into that, could save them pennies. Colin is replying to Michael that I'm scared of the claw. And also, how come you didn't film this on a giant satellite station? Total disappointment. Yeah, why didn't I? The resources and locations. Dang. Greg is saying, you are never too old for Lego. This is what I learned in my life. I don't think you're old. Do you think that you're old for something? I don't think you can be too old for something. Do it if it feels good and right. Michael is saying, you know that Katja is a real lady because she uses the Oxford comma. The correct comma. Try, at least. When I remember. This is a last video. We managed to the last video. 2 hours of a live stream. I can manage this. 2 hours already. 8 hours building the grand piano Lego. Yeah, I could definitely do that. With all kinds of tricks and games around that building. I think this was a perfect ending for the year. If you haven't watched A Pistol for Ringo, it's actually the setup is during Christmas time, believe it or not. This setting is very cozy, warm, heartwarming. And this song, obviously Ennio Morricone, beautiful composition. Colin is commenting, only women of ill repute don't use the Oxford commas. Greg is saying, and a lot of drinks. But this was, I mentioned and I advertised this stream as we're going to have a chat, watch some old videos, and sip some drinks. I don't usually sip some drinks because I can't. Usually I'm occupied with singing and playing the piano, so this time it's different. And I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah, that was the last video of 2020. We're now finally moving forward with the past and we're starting a new season. New season next week, Friday. A shamanic battle theme. That's coming up next week. And then you can judge me how well I managed. Greg is saying 3 drinks for a 2-hour stream, then only 12 for 8-1. Yeah, I don't know what can I do. It's like how to ruin my Lego building is like drink a wine glass of wine, and that will ruin my building for sure. Tim is saying, imagine having to put commas after having a couple of drinks. Yeah, that too. And also, no drinks because of singing. Sounds like you need to make some gurgling covers. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really a fan of drinking or just sipping some water when I'm have to concentrate and do performing. So that's why this is my only chance. Don't take it away from me. But we have come to end of these videos, and I'm happy that there were so many people and so many commenters. Now is your moment to shine. If you want to say something, a quick hello before we start to wrap things up. Let me check my messages. Now, how you can support these videos that I'm doing. The best support is that you give the videos always thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and share the video with someone. That's the best way, and that's the free way to support the channel. It doesn't cost anything, and it's supporting. Michael is saying, Katja and Mongolian throat singing doesn't sound like that great a combination talented as she is. Okay, I was about to do some throat singing, but I'm not going to. But maybe you'll hear some throat singing in the next week's video, because it's like a shamanic aboriginal version of a metal song. So there is some weird voices that I created with my sound, like battle screams and sounds. Tim is saying we won't know until she tries. Yeah. Not now. Greg is saying, I agree, Michael, Dark True Laring, this would be awesome. And Teemu is saying, quick hello. Hello Teemu. Ja hyvää viikonloppua. And Jesse Wetzel is saying, Katja, doing some death metal growling? That would be interesting. I want to learn that. Eventually, I'm going to learn it. But you'll hear in the next week's cover my roundabout way doing the growling and how to create tension and the heavy metal sound. I don't have a guitar or distortion. How I'm going roundabout that type of tension building. Michael is saying, thank you for helping us through 2020, Katja. You are so much more amazing than you know. I can't wait to see what you have planned for us. Olet paras. Kiitos, että olet sinä, Katja. Thank you, and thank you for the finish. You're the best. Thank you for being you, Katja, was the last sentence. That's so nice. So nice. Well, thank you, and thank you all of you being so active and so supportive. Like I mentioned, I don't have a team, but you are my team, and you're very encouraging as well. And the people who are making the videos kind of like happen are the supporters through Coffee and Patreon members, the people kind of like who want to regularly support the video making. They are making these videos happen, and that's why I've gathered a list here. I really want to mention Patreon members' names here because to me it's so important. Thank you to Ravi, David, Alex, Mark, Koira Koiranen, Gert, Tommi, Mark, Greg, Megaraptor Petri, Jesse's Auditorium, Jesse Wetzel, Jari H, Florian, Sapamoy, Adrian, Michael, and Tim. Thank you to these all amazing people. They are making the videos possible. And my team also includes Tim from Denmark. He's the moderator for these live streams, and he's amazing. Don't you think he's amazing with being a great moderator? He's very friendly and nice. And thank you for Jazz as well, helping me with filming, being a camera operator, and with the lighting and colors. It was a struggle for me to get everything done myself during springtime, so Jazz's help is very needed. And if you are not ready subscribed, well, the YouTube community, check out the YouTube community. There I try to post at least a couple of times a week news, what's coming up, what's happening, community tab. But then if you want behind the scenes stuff, something extra, go to Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. I like to tweet on Twitter these days. So if you're using those platforms, then check those out. I'm hoping that we could reach 2,000 subscribers soon so that I could do a giveaway. I would love to do a giveaway and send a Finnish care package when the darkness arrived, called package to you, a winner, that type of stuff. But that's coming up when we reach 2,000 subscribers. So let's hope and do our best to reach that goal. Okay, we're starting to wrap things up now, but I'm going to read Tim's comment. Thank you all for showing up, and thank you, Katja, for being amazing and keeping on improving. It's hard being a good mod when everyone is being so polite. Yeah, everyone is super amazing and positive. Thank you for being so amazing and positive. It's just, that doesn't always come naturally to people, but you are amazing in that way. Calling, but the faces she makes are not. And what is that referred to? Okay, are we ready? I'm going to be here a couple of minutes after the live stream, so you can chat if there's some things left unsaid. But it was so much fun to spend this time with you and watch these videos together, and I hope to see you next time as well, and next week with another video. So I'm wishing you happy weekend. Thank you for joining me. And we see each other next time on another live stream and on another video. Bye.